Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Okay, as you can see, I have some strange items up on this table today. Got a piece of a tire, bunch of stainless steel hardware, different things, all kinds of an assortment there. Got some more stainless steel over here, some self-tapping screws, drill bits, JB weld, some fiberglass resin, and some painter's cloth. Well, the reason for this stuff is CRS Firearms. He's running a little body armor challenge. I wouldn't say little, but he's running a homemade body armor challenge. Basically challenge people to make their best idea of body armor and send it in to him, and he's going to test it. Well, you know I can't say no to a challenge, so let's do this. Okay, so I managed to do a couple of stupid things here. One, I cut this tire in my house, in my little gun room. It's all smoky now. But surprisingly, I was able to cut this painter's cloth with an angle grinder. Was able to cut multiple layers at a time that way. I really didn't think it would work, but it did. So here's my plan now. I'm going to take this, I don't know, yeah, you can see it, okay. I'm going to take this, got some four-wheelers going outside right now. I don't know who. I'm thinking I'm going to start with the self-tapping screws. Drop them everywhere, but I'm going to just start placing them in along the edges and kind of work them on in. I think that'll be, yeah, that should work. Okay, to be perfectly honest, I don't know if this will work or not. I don't know that much about body armor, but I had to be part of the challenge. So let's see, we'll start the first one right here. Boom. There's a hole in that tire. Okay, so here's what I've done so far with this thing. I have the tire itself, and I ran self-tapping screws all around the edges of it. I planned on kind of filling in everything the same way, but once I ran out of self-tapping screws, these bolts are extremely difficult to get in this tire, so I changed my mind on that. Instead, I just laid them all out, kind of spread them out. And then I bent up these little tubing clips, kind of flattened them all out, laid them in. A few spaces I needed some drill bits, so I used some old worn out drill bits as kind of an metal holder. There's washers and all kinds of stuff in here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take some fiberglass. I'm just I'm going to pour over the top of it some fiberglass resin. Just kind of hold everything in place for now. Alright, be back soon. Okay, so I fiberglassed a piece of cloth to this thing. Got all the stainless steel up in here. Got a little bit of stuff on my fingers here. But, yeah, this thing is definitely over the weight limit, so it's unfortunately disqualified already. But I'm going to finish it up and I'll just test it out myself for now. And I'll try to come up with another idea for the competition. I had a hole, some fiberglass leaked through. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to grind down all these points to these screws. And then I'm going to start just kind of laying in maybe one sheet here, I guess, of the fiberglass cloth. I mean, not the fiberglass cloth, the painter's cloth. I'm going to fiberglass it in, and then I'm going to start layering the rest of it. So I'll be back soon. Okay, so I just fiberglassed a bunch of cloth onto the top of it, and I threw it in my press and pressed it pretty much as hard as I can without breaking everything around it. We'll see how the lamination goes. Hopefully the lamination works out perfectly and we got some body armor. Weight wise, Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna be able to turn this in. It got heavy quick, so we'll see. Like I said, if it's too heavy, I'll take it out and shoot it myself. The foil off of this thing. And well, I don't exactly have the lamination I wanted right here. I think I know what went wrong there. Yeah, it's getting solid. Ooh, not quite completely dried. But unfortunately, from what I'm feeling, this thing is quite a bit over the 9-pound limit for the competition, so yeah, it looks like this one won't be entering. I'm gonna have to go back to the drawing board on that a little bit, but that gives me something to shoot at least. So I'll probably take this thing out soon, take a few guns and shoot it, have a little bit of fun, clean it up real good first, make it look halfway presentable. But well, I definitely learned quite a few mistakes I made here, so I'm gonna readdress those, come up with a new plan, because the tire, the stainless steel and all, it definitely made it too heavy. I know a lot of you guys usually give me ideas in the comments and stuff. I'm gonna ask y'all not to do that just yet until the competition's over with, because I want to come up with this on my own. I've actually made sure to not watch any homemade body armor videos. So, ooh, that didn't stick at all there. But anyway, thanks everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed.